This is the cytoplasm, the portion of the cell outside the nucleus. The nucleus and cytoplasm work together to keep the cell alive. It is vital for the survival of the cell. Prokaryote cells have cytoplasm too, even though they don't have a nucleus. It is composed of water and other soluble ions. About 18% of the cytoplasm is water. It also contains dissolved carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. This is the plasma membrane. It is made up of double-layered sheets called lipid bilayer. The cell membrane controls what enters and leaves the cell. All cells have cell membranes. The lipid bilayer gives the cell membranes a flexible structure that forms a strong barrier between the cell and its surroundings. Some of the proteins act as pores or pumps.
This is the nucleus. The nucleus has many parts to it. The first part is the nuclear envelope, which is the outer part of the nucleus that is made of two membranes. Its main function is that it has nuclear pores that allows material to move in and out of the nucleus. Another part of the nucleus is the chromosomes, which carries genetic info. Mostly looks thread-like throughout the chromatin, which is a complex of DNA bound to proteins. The difference is that chromatin isn't very organized and it looks like spaghetti. Chromosomes is an organized chromatin and forms many X's. Finally, the last part of the nucleus is the nucleolus, which is a small dense region within the nucleus. In the nucleolus is where the making of ribosomes mainly start. A fun fact is that the nucleus was the first cell organelle that was discovered by scientists.
Mitochondria are organelles that act like a digestive system which takes in nutrients, breaks them down, and creates energy rich for molecules. They are made of two membranes. The outer membrane covers the organelle and contains it like a skin. The inner membrane folds over many times and creates layered structures called cristae. The fluid contained in the mitochondria is called the matrix. A fun fact about the mitochondria is that it provides energy in the form of ATP. Ribosomes are organelles that make protein. Protein is needed for many cell functions, such as repairing damage or directing chemical processes. Ribosomes can be floating around or within cytoplasm, or attached to the endoplasmic reticulum. The fun fact is 2 parts must be put together to form ribosomes. This is the chloroplast. It is the food producer of the cell. It is only found in plants and helps in photosynthesis. Chloroplasts convert light energy into sugar. Dark reactions, also known as Calvin cycle, take place in the stroma. In different plants, chloroplasts have different shapes. The fun fact is that they have double membranes around them.
This is a cell wall. The cell wall is a rigid semi-permeable protective layer in some cells. It is placed next to the cell membrane in most plant cells. Its function is to support, shape, and protect the cell. It is still able to allow water, oxygen, carbon dioxide, and certain other substances to pass through it easily. A fun fact is that the cell walls can be even used for communication. The difference between a plant and an animal cell is that the plant cell can be bigger than the animal cell, and a plant cell can have more structures such as a vacuole, chloroplast, and a cell wall. A eukaryote is a cell that has a nucleus, and it can be single-celled, multi-celled, such as a human, a plant, fungi, and insects. This is different from a prokaryote, which has no nucleus or other membrane bound organelle. Examples of this is a bacteria or other group called archaea.